Hi everybody, my name's Suzanne Hiron from Memier Papyrus, and I'm also an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. In this week's Tuesday tip, we're going to talk about envelopes. I make my own envelopes, and I love to emboss them. I want to show you how. Let's get started. Today I wanted to talk to you about envelopes. I make all my envelopes for my cards, unless I sell them, in which case I use the Stampin' Up! Envelopes. And to make my own, I use this envelope punch board, which allows you to make all kinds of different sizes. There's the new trend of doing the slimline cards. Well, you could make your envelopes with this punch board as well. So I've made some envelopes, but I'm not going to send a naked envelope. I want to have it be special when the person gets it in the mail. So I like to emboss them or to decorate them with stamps. Today I'm going to show you how to emboss your envelope. So first I'm going to use the Tasteful Textiles 3D embossing folder. And I'm going to put the entire envelope into this folder and run it with the 3D plate in my embossing machine. Now look at the result. Isn't that pretty? It gives the paper such class and texture. If you don't want to write on textured paper like this, you just add a label with your return address and label to the person, and you can just add some adhesive, and there's your textured envelope. Now sometimes you want to match your envelope to the card you're making. So I've done a lot of cards with the Sand and Sea collection this season. So what I want to do is take the seabed embossing folder and just emboss the flap, because that would be too busy for the envelope. So I'm just going to run the flap in my embossing machine. So again, the fold always goes in first. I'm going to add my 3D plate. Make sure my flap is in the folder. And I'm going to run it through. And roll it back, because I don't want the front of my envelope to get the design. So here you have the embossed flap with the seabed embossing folder. Isn't that pretty? So when you have a seabed or a card that has one of the collection on it, it just matches it perfectly. And if you try it with the new pearlized paper, it is spectacular. Anyway, that was my tip this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for being there. We'll see you again soon.